Governor, we're just minutes before you give your next State of the State, so I'm not going to ask you what you're going to say, because by the time this airs, we'll know. What is it that you want the people of Michigan to take away from what you're about to say?
Well, one of the big things, Rick, is the decision made back in November of 2010 to say it was time to reinvent Michigan, that Michigan was broken, and we need to do something different, is really working. We are the comeback state in the United States. We've had greater improvement during the Great Recession than any other state. And we need to continue on that path. That's the second part of the message. Let's celebrate what we've gotten done, but there's more work to be done. There's more ways to help people, to be successful, to continue to grow Michigan.
When you walk out there, you'll have a majority of Republicans from the House and Senate, but Democrats have already been saying, wait a minute, where is this reinvention? Unemployment is still unacceptably high. The jobs aren't there, they'll say. What would you say to them?
Well, look at the numbers. The facts prove themselves. Again, we are number one in economic recovery since 2009, but 221,000 private sector jobs, number one in bringing back manufacturing jobs. In personal income, per capita income, that's done well. We were number one in the Great Lakes region, tying for first place. We're number 7 in the country for 2013. Our population is growing again, the first 2-year growth since 2003 and 4. Home prices are coming back. And it was interesting. One fun one is this United Van Line study. For 16 years, we're in the high outbound category. We've moved to the balanced category. People are staying here now. That's a comeback.
When you look ahead to the next year, you know there will be a lot of tough issues that will always come up as they do in a state, but perhaps the toughest is Decision 2014. Election years around Lansing aren't always the most productive. Are there must-do things that you will ask the legislature to do this year?
Well, there's important to do things. Must-dos, again, balance the budget quick like we always have. That's important. But again, I'm going to use relentless positive action to work hard with everyone to move Michigan forward, just like we have in prior years. Every year I've been in office, people would say, well, the next year you can't get as much done as you did in the last year. Well, we've got a good track record. We're going to keep it up.
Talk to me for just a moment about the personal side of this. You're not a career politician. You've been governor for exactly 3 years. What's it like when you get ready to go out and talk? Now, you've done this a number of times, but you're getting ready to talk not just to all of those legislators with whom you have had agreements and some disagreements, and not just to all of the cabinet folks in the Supreme Court and all of the guests, but perhaps millions of people across the state. How does it feel to you personally, maybe not as governor, but to that businessman, Rick Snyder, to walk out there?
Well, just a kid from Battle Creek, Rick Snyder, it's a big deal. And it's something you're always nervous about it. You always want to be concerned you're doing the right thing. But what makes it really work is my passion to help people. And this has gone well in terms of really helping turn Michigan around. And that's why this is what this is all about. And so the exciting part is it's a chance to share and not have it filtered by other people. I really appreciate our relationship. We've done those town halls. Those are great when you have a chance to talk to real people, have them ask you questions, and have a dialogue. This is a chance to talk to the people of Michigan.
And by the way, we'd be happy to have a debate later this year if you'd like to do one. But before we wrap this up real quickly, let me ask you this. I know you haven't announced that you're going to run for re-election, but I have said a number of times as an observer, I believe that you're going to. How much of what you're going to say tonight could play into Decision 2014?
Well, any of it could play, but what I would say is I'm proud of my record. And I'm willing to run on my record in terms of saying you should evaluate me. Did I do what I said I was going to do, and is Michigan the comeback state? I've done both, I believe, and we're just going to keep it up.
Governor, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Sir. Good luck out there. Have fun.
Very efficient. Very good to see you guys.
Well, I figure if I make you late for State of the State, that might be the last time.
Now am I talking to you tomorrow?